Imagine a nation the size of Western Europe, rich in diamonds, copper, and uranium. A land so vital it supplied the uranium used in the atomic bombs dropped on Japan. In June 1960, this nation, the Congo, finally won independence from Belgium. But within days, the dream of freedom collapsed into chaos, mutinies, assassinations, secessions, and the Cold War superpowers battling for control. This is the story of the Congo Crisis, a 5-year struggle that shaped Africa's future and shocked the entire world. For over 75 years, Congo suffered under Belgian colonialism. King Leopold II once ruled it as his private kingdom, a regime of forced labor, rubber quotas, starvation, and death. Millions of Congolese lives were lost. Even after Belgium took direct control, Congolese were denied opportunities. By 1960, only a handful held university degrees. Political parties formed quickly, but unity was fragile still. On June 30, 1960, the Belgian flag was lowered. Joseph Kasavubu became president. Patrice Lumumba, a fiery nationalist, became prime minister. Lumumba gave a speech that shocked the world. While Belgium's King Baudouin praised colonization as a civilizing mission, Lumumba boldly declared the truth that Congolese had endured cruelty, humiliation, and exploitation. It was a powerful moment of African pride, but beneath the celebration lay cracks that would soon tear the nation apart. Days after independence, the Congolese army mutinied against its Belgian officers. Violence spread. Belgium sent troops back in, claiming to protect its citizens, but many saw it as an attempt to recolonize. Then came an even greater crisis. The province of Katanga, Congo's richest region, filled with copper and uranium, declared independence. Its leader, Moise Chaume, had the support of Belgian mining companies and foreign advisors. Congo's new government was breaking apart before it had even begun. Patrice Lumumba turned to the United Nations for help, but the UN refused to crush Katanga secession, fearing it would look like taking sides. Frustrated, Lumumba turned elsewhere, to the Soviet Union. The United States panicked. The CIA saw Lumumba as Africa's Castro, a potential communist foothold in the heart of the continent. In secret, the CIA funneled money to a young army officer, Joseph Mobutu. His mission was clear: remove Lumumba. The Congo was no longer just an African crisis. It had become a Cold War battlefield. In September 1960, President Kasavubu dismissed Lumumba. Days later, Mobutu staged a coup backed by Western powers. Lumumba tried to rally support, but he was hunted down, arrested, and paraded in public humiliation. On January 17, 1961, he was transferred to Katanga, where Belgian officers and Chaume's men executed him. His body was dissolved in acid. The world did not learn the full story for years, but when the truth emerged, it sparked outrage. Across Africa, Lumumba became a martyr for independence.
Ghana's Kwame Nkrumah mourned him. Malcolm X and Che Guevara hailed him as a symbol of anti-imperialism. His death changed the face of African politics forever. Lumumba's death did not bring peace. Instead, the Congo spiraled deeper into violence.
The UN finally launched major operations against Katanga. After bloody battles, Chaume's secession collapsed in 1963. But by then, Congo was consumed by other rebellions. The Simba rebels rose in the east, mercenaries from Europe, and South Africa joined the fight. Foreign powers, both east and west, poured in weapons and money. Ordinary Congolese endured massacres, hunger, and displacement. The dream of independence had turned into a nightmare. In 1965, Joseph Mobutu staged another coup. This time, he took full power. The United States welcomed him as a reliable ally against communism. Mobutu promised stability, but instead, he built a dictatorship. He renamed the country Zaire, enriched himself with billions, and ruled for 32 years with an iron fist and flamboyant style. Leopard skin hats, golden palaces, ruthless repression.
The seeds of Congo's future wars, including Africa's World War in the late 1990s, were planted in the Congo Crisis.
The Congo Crisis was more than just an African tragedy. It showed how fragile independence can be without unity. It revealed how Cold War powers could sacrifice democracy for influence. And it gave Africa its first great martyr, Patrice Lumumba. Today, Congo remains one of the richest nations on earth in minerals, cobalt, diamonds, coltan. Yet its people still face conflict, poverty, and exploitation. Lumumba's dream of a free, united, and dignified Africa lives on, but the shadow of the crisis still lingers. The Congo Crisis of 1960 to 1965 was Africa's forgotten Cold War, a story of betrayal, bravery, and lost possibilities. If history teaches us anything, it is this: freedom without unity is fragile, and foreign interference can destroy a nation's future.
If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe for more untold African history. And tell us in the comments, do you believe Patrice Lumumba could have changed Africa's destiny if he had lived?